Hi everybody. Today I just wanted to record my thoughts and share them. So earlier this morning or this afternoon when I was doing a discussion, I was explaining the concept of indigestion, not only of the gastrointestinal system but also of the mind. And I wanted to come on here and share it with you. See what your thoughts are. So we know everything that we eat through our mouth, food, liquids, it has to become assimilated into our system, right? It has to be transformed, digested, absorbed, or eliminated, right? We either absorb it and use it, or we eliminate it. And sometimes when what we eat doesn't get digested properly because the Jatra Agni, the stomach Agni, is not functioning quite right. Like the intelligence of that gut brain is off. The Agni is off, right? So when that happens, what happens? We get indigestion, gastrointestinal indigestion. So like things like bloating, gas, belly pain, diarrhea, constipation. Now I'm going to come back to those terms again. What happens with everything that we ingest through our mental channels? They're shrotas, manavaha shrotas. Just like the gastrointestinal system is a shrota. It's the anavaha shrota, the shrota for nutrients of the body or the gut. That brain, when the intelligence or Agni is off, abnormal, begins to affect the channels of the mind. But at the same time, when our mental channels are being challenged or fed something that is inappropriate to us creating harmony, then it causes mental indigestion. Imagine mental bloating. Imagine mental gas. Imagine emotional distension, just like distension of the gut. Imagine mental diarrhea or constipation and the discomfort that these things cause and the manifestations in which they make. Because when we have indigestion in the gut, we can go in the bathroom in private. But when we have indigestion of the brain, sometimes, like, it's stinky. Everybody knows, right? So what do we do for mental indigestion? We sit and we meditate. And we understand also the interconnection between the gastrointestinal brain and the human cranium brain. And if we can restore intelligence and Agni to the mental channels, those mana vaha shrotas, if we can restore the proper Agni to those mana vaha shrotas, what direct effect or action or karma does it have upon our gastrointestinal brain and the interplay between those two in becoming more effectively harmonious? So, I was sharing today that meditation is really important for relieving all types of mental indigestion. Just like in Ayurveda, we do certain regimens for gastrointestinal indigestion. We determine, well, is it vata aggravated? Is it vishama agni? Is it like gas and bloating and diarrhea and constipation, upset stomach? It's just kind of like all over the place, wobbly, right? Or is it sama agni, like perfect agni, where, ojas is being produced, not only in the body, but in the brain. When ojas is produced and the reproductive system is, properly nourished, we can create babies if you have a lady womb, or you can create heart reproductions or you can create from the mental womb. So remember, we have 3 brains, is the way I see it. We have the gut brain, Agni intelligence of how to assimilate external things made of matter that had to be broken down and utilized for our body. We don't put unleaded in a car that takes, what's it called? Supreme, fancy gas, the expensive kind. You know what I'm trying to say. The same way, if we want our brains to operate like, a Ferrari or something, we don't put diesel gas in it. Trash in, trash out. So be very mindful what you consume with your mind, because you have to digest it and either assimilate it or eliminate it. Have a really nice day.